Hey, buddy, welcome back to the channel. As the title suggested, today we are looking at Innova Pharm's brand new pre-workout MVPre 365. Now, if you're not familiar with the brand, they've been around for a few years, have a pretty cool catalog of products, very healthy. The only thing they're missing is protein. But again, so far, I love everything that I see in the catalog. This is a new version of their previous product, MVPre, which I reviewed maybe 2019, 2020, and it was one of my top 5 pre-workouts for the year. That's how much I enjoyed it. But before I get too far into this, I want to bring in one of my good friends, Lucas, here. So with the review, you get 2 for the price of 1. Stay tuned. Lucas, how are you, man? Thanks so much for joining.
Sean, I appreciate it. It's time to double team this thing. I appreciate you having me on.
Definitely. So for all the listeners and the followers, for both Lucas and myself, let us know what you think. Do you like the 2-for-1 format here? Again, we've both had the pleasure of trying Innova Pharm's MVPre, their brand new 365. We're both using the Bahama Mama. Okay. I'm going to bring up the ingredient panel here and we'll kind of just talk about it and, we'll kind of go from there. But Lucas, when you got the product, was there anything that really stuck out to you?
Yes. So, this product is a daily driver kind of pre-workout, and it's 365, MVPre 365. I love the name. I think it's great for a daily driver. But what hits me in the face right away is the L-citrulline pure straight up at 10 grams. Now, that's a hefty dose, and to see that for pump is just great. I'm not a big pump guy, but everybody out there absolutely loves a 10-gram dosage. And even if you're taking half a scoop, you're still getting 5 grams, which is just absolutely insane. And then you want to bring it down to other stuff. They have some focus ingredients in acetyl L-carnitine solid. I like L-tyrosine. Then you have beta-alanine at the 3.2 clinical, but glucuronolactone.
What did he say?
Hard to say. Sean, what are your thoughts about this one?
So I'm going to be honest. I love companies that throw a new ingredient or ingredient that we don't see a lot in the product. Yes, like you mentioned, everything is dosed very nicely. So I had to do a little bit of research, which I appreciate because it puts me on my game. So in doing the research, I'll just call it the gluco because I can't say the whole thing here. It's a metabolite made in the liver. It's great for energy. It's good for cognition and also for liver support. So it's not caffeine. It's not a stimulant, but it's just a really good source of energy. Again, all anecdotally. But yeah, like yourself, I like the product. The only critique being myself is I'd love to see the CDP choline a little bit higher, maybe that 500 milligrams. And then the theobromine, I'd like to see that maybe, double or triple that. But all in all, though, I thought it was a great product.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's rounded all the way around. One thing I want to say about the glucuronolactone, which is super cool, and I got it right that time, is that it's actually found in a lot of energy drinks. And you probably don't know it, but it's down on that ingredient list, and I didn't know it either until I did my research. It's in a lot of energy drinks. And then if you go into that research, it's funny. There's not really many studies on its benefits, but it's used really broadly. And you see it all over the place. So like you said, I thought it was super freaking cool they threw it in. I thought it was quite a game changer.
Yes. And the one call out I do have to say is a lot of pre-workouts, it's 1 and 2 scoop. And I almost misread half in 1 and almost did 2 scoops. So I just want to call out that if you're using this, make sure you look at the half scoop and the 1 scoop.
Seriously, you'd be taking like 20 grams of L-citrulline. Yo, no, but I agree. That is a good point out. A lot of people don't see that and they automatically assume, 1 or 2 scoops, but the half scoop and the full scoop is great. You get all of that in the 1 scoop.
Yes. What did you think of the taste, Lucas?
Bahama Mama, man. I loved the name. I thought it was a clever name. It was very tropical. It was very fruity. And if I remember correctly, there was a little bit of orange. There was a little bit of a cherry taste as well. But it gave me that tropical kind of summer feel. And I really liked it. And their other flavors, they're cool names. I don't know what you thought about the name.
No, I used the original MVPre years ago. It was just a really good product. It was one of my top 5 for maybe 2020 when I used it. That's how much I really liked it. Because again, it was a good daily driver. I don't remember what the caffeine was, but it was very similar, 250, 300. But long story short, I like it as well. It's very, very coconut forward. And I know sometimes coconut can be polarizing to many people, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought it was really, really good.
No, I'm with you. I'm not a big coconut guy, and I didn't really talk about it too much because I didn't remember the coconut, but now you bring it up, it was a strong coconut. But like I'm not a fan of coconut, but I liked it. I thought I enjoyed it. So maybe I am a coconut fan, but like you said, it's hit or miss with some people with that, but I thought it was good. I mean, that's a good point.
So Lucas, when we wrap it up here, it's got almost a 3 for 3. You've got pump, you've got focus, you've got energy. Does any of those three speak to you or stand out more when you're using it than the others? Or do you think it's really well rounded?
Definitely focus. It's well rounded, but like you said, there is more focus ingredients in there. So you do like notice the focus a little bit. But I mean, 10 grams of citrulline for the pump. I mean, you're going to be pretty pumped up. Personally, I like the focus and noticed it more, but I could see how everybody could see it, well rounded.
Yeah, I tend to agree a little bit. I think it is very well rounded, but I think the focus, like if I had to rate them, not in a bad scale, but focus was number one, the pump was number two, and again the stim was number three. But again, me being stim sensitive, I thought it was a perfect level to use daily, as we mentioned.
Oh no, it's a perfect level, and like you said, 1, 2, 3, that's perfect. That's the best lineup for that. I think they killed it. Name, flavor, formula. I mean, this is definitely a solid daily driver.
Definitely. As Lucas, as always, where can people find you, promote your channel, your website, everything else?
Get big in the 973 all over. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you.
And again, guys, I know I said it earlier, but let us know honestly down below what you think. This will be on Lucas's channel. This will be on my channel. A little bit of changes though, so make sure you watch both videos. But let us know, do we keep the dynamic duo here, or we kind of just go off to the sunset? As always, guys, thank you so much.